Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? As you can see in the background, we have Madden 26. I just got done watching Bengals video on following a 99 everything quarterback. So I was like, not trying to steal the thunder or just completely copy it. I just like the idea of it because, like, regular rebuilds are all the time. So I decided that we were going to do a uh 99 everything running back by the name of Jaden Miles. He was just some random running back. Uh he was 6'1", like 220. I made him 6'3", 250. Says he's a power back, but he's a literal everything back. It don't matter. He's 99 across the board, kicking, throwing. Again, shout out to Bingle for this. I've been watching Bingle for so long. He's a Madden goat, in my opinion. But yeah, we got Jaden Miles here. We're gonna actually go ahead and simulate all the way to the Super Bowl. I have no control of this team. I turned off coach firing just so I don't just get fired for losing, obviously. And we're just gonna simulate to the Super Bowl, and I will catch you guys in a second. All right, so we're jumping back in. As you can see, the Panthers went 4-13. Sad because I am a Panthers fan and Bengals fan. I live in Ohio and grew up a I grew up when I mainly started watching football, a Bengals fan. But when I first started on Madden 25, the OG Madden 25 with Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson on the cover, that's when I really got into football. And Cam Newton, Cam Newton was my guy. Besides living in the past, of course, Patrick Mahomes MVP. The Rams made the Super Bowl, huh? I'm going to go ahead and advance to the next week, see what's crack-a-lacking around the league. Again, I'm not controlling a single thing. I am just here for um to see what happens. So mock draft 5 is not out, but as of mock draft 4, because my running back he's projected to go to the Steelers. The second coming of he's way bigger than Le'Veon Bell, but maybe he's actually went down too. But Le'Veon Bell was peak running back, buddy. Like, let me tell you what. But now Jaden Miles has the opportunity to maybe get drafted by the Steelers, which is since it's no users in the league, usually the mock draft goes according to plan. So he could be a Steeler. What happened? Ravens end up winning the Super Bowl 24-20 against the Rams. Lamar Jackson finals MVP. Super Bowl MVP. I got 2K on the brain. It drops tomorrow. Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes MVP. Coach of the Year John Harbaugh. Saquon Offensive Player of the Year. There might be a new sheriff in town. Ashton Genty, Jalen Walker, Jared Verse. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and advance to the draft. And oh wow, this is taking forever. Well, it is free agency and everything, so I will see you guys in a second. All right, so we are back here at the draft. Panthers got the number 1 pick. And boy, do I wish we took CJ Stroud. I'm hoping Bryce Young has a bounce back year. He looked good the second half of the year, but man, one can only pray that it stays true. All right, we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead. Yep. So they took Alonzo Cox at left tackle, which is probably fair, seeing that Ekwonu is pretty injury prone. He's already like looking at missing week 1. Next pick here. Casey Clifford off to the Colts. Already given up on AR. I don't blame him. A DT as Javier Freeman goes to the Bears. I'm going to go down to about the Lions pick. I'll be back in a second. If he gets taken before the Steelers, that's darn. But he's projected to go to the Steelers, so I'm going to go around there and we'll be right back. Okay, so none of these teams need a running back, so I'm pretty sure he's still going to end up falling to the Steelers. Yeah. Corner, left tackle. The Texans got another receiver. Broncos got a DT. Giants went with a quarterback. All right, this should be our guy right here. And it is not Jaden Miles. Wow, it is actually another quarterback, as in Tremaine Woods, which, I mean, they need a quarterback. Don't tell me he goes to the Browns. Jaden Miles is the newest member of the Cleveland Browns. Funny enough, watching Bengals video, if you've already seen it, how fitting. We're going to go ahead and sim to the end of the draft here. Jaden Miles is the only guy I did touch up on the attributes, obviously, to make him 99 everything. So we're going to look at the rest of the draft around the league, see what we are talking about. The highest guy I've drafted was an 86 overall wide receiver for the Carolina when I did my Panthers franchise by myself. It was kind of crazy. He was 6'6", had 98 speed, 86 overall. Crazy. All right, draft recap here. We're going to be looking at not just the Panthers. They got an 82. But around the league, obviously 99. Here's the run support archetype safety that has 99 hit power, 85 speed. He's an 85 overall. There's the Panthers, left guard Sergio Peel or Pele. Peel. Cesar Acosta, a 79 overall tight end, goes to Josh Allen. He loves his tight ends. Ben Colin. And then the Panthers got another guy in round 2, pick 1, Brandon Pickett. 21-year-old, 91 speed. Okay. Byron Weldon, 78. Jeff Bowden, 78. Mason Falk, 78. Who was that? The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. Oh, man, was this guy bad? Or did I already pass it? Pretty good chance I passed it. You know what? Save myself some time here. He was a 71 overall. Wow. Scrambler out of Hawaii. They took a 73 in the second round. All right. On to the Cleveland Browns we go. We're going to retire. Create a new character. Choose team. Real life coach. We're going to go ahead and be their coach. I was about to say, is it Stefanski or Stefanski, however you want to say it? He's an offensive guru, so hopefully that gets our boy Jaden Miles up in here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to not sim 10 years. Literally just wanted to go to the regular season. GM's office. What number is he rocking? Oh, yeah. Number 33. Nope. No, sirree. You will not be rocking 33. So by the way, this Jaden Miles guy that I took to upgrade was already an X Factor, by the way. So there's that. I was hoping 26 was here for AP. I don't mind 2. I don't mind 28 either, actually. We'll go ahead and give him 28. 28 seems like a good number. Yep. Jaden Miles, literally 99 everything. 20 years old. I made him as young as you can get. And we're going to rock out. Now, do I want to put any gameplay in here? I can. I think I might do the first quarter of week 1 just to see how it feels. Against the Dolphins too, they're really bad. Well, 80 overall, but every team's like an 80. Uh, keep auto-generated rookies. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into offense only, play about the first quarter, and I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, we are here. First. Oh my God, Deshaun Watson starting. We're just gonna go ahead, halfback dive, see what it feels like up the gut. Jaden Miles. We're on all Madden. Hey, good start, good start. We're gonna go hop out here and halfback quick base. Now I'm not no Madden guru. I'm not out here. Oh my, he feels quick. As he should, but like, man, just not playing that all like often with really good players. This is weird. Broken tackle, stays up, runs through 2 more for another first. All right, let's try like a halfback draw. I've been liking those a little bit this year. They've only got 2 draw plays. That's crazy. We got Miles up to go. Oh, runs him over. Oh my goodness. 4 for 36. Let's try a little counter. Miami, if you knew what was coming for you, I would just run commit every play. Yep, there we go. The gut run him over. Oh my, that's not even him. That's Tyler Algier. Oh, I didn't even notice, but he did kind of knock that superstar back some. There he is, Miles. No breaks. You have 99 everything. Yep. There we go again. All right, thought he was going to block. That's another good run. He's averaging about 10 a carry. I know pitch plays aren't good, but we're going to try one out. Miles still back there. Algier in his role playing fullback for me. And he didn't even, yeah, get off me. Didn't even block, buddy. I know you're getting your freaking shine taken, but like, there's a new sheriff in town, buddy. That guy was getting put on the cart. I do want to tweak the injuries a little bit because I don't want everybody hurt. Oh, yeah, here he goes. Run him over. Or not. But Jaden Miles scores his first touchdown of his young NFL career and hits the gritty. Kind of looking like LeBron a little bit, like a young LeBron with no beard. Yeah, they're playing a game. All right, honestly, that was enough gameplay for me. Got a whole first quarter. Ran about 60-something yards for a touchdown. So, yeah, we're going to jump forward, see how he does. End of game. 7-3, Browns up. 14-3, 14-10. Miami answers back pretty quickly. 17-10, we're going into half up 7. Third quarter is already over. 24-10, 24-17, 24-24 to go to OT. And the Browns win it in overtime to go 1-0 to start the season. What a freaking ending. Miami forcing OT, but it was not enough. Deshaun Watson, 180 yards, 0 touchdowns. Yikes. Jaden Miles, 26 carries, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 7 broken tackles. How do you do receiving wise? 3 catches, 20 yards, but that don't matter when he had 185 rushing yards. He had 200 total yards. What a game. All right, and sadly, the Browns end 6-11. I see 2 L's there back to back. One of the Panthers, one of the freaking Bengals. So what'd we go? We went the worst in our league. We literally were second to last in the AFC. All right. Let's hop on over here to advance to the Super Bowl real quick. Now, if you see the top right, he did get Rookie of the Year. I don't doubt it. He is a unit. All right. Deshaun Watson, stinky. I'm cutting him. That is the one thing I will do on this team. He had 243 attempts on 1795 and 16 touchdowns, 0 fumbles, 55 broken tackles, 210 yards after contact. His longest run was 60 yards. Deshaun Watson had 400 rushing yards. Yeah, get that out of here. Quinshawn Judkins had 7 touchdowns. You're also not even supposed to be in the freaking on the team. All right. Let's go ahead and see who's in the Super Bowl. The Jets Vikings. Sam Darnold Bowl. Wow. All right. Ain't that also Brett Favre? Am I tripping? Let's go ahead and advance this week. See who wins the Super Bowl, I guess. I'm assuming, obviously, as a running back, it's going to be pretty hard to get MVP when you see some of the numbers Joe Shiesty puts up. Hayward retires. Jonathan Allen retires. Demario Davis is gone. Matt Stafford's gone. Devontae Adams is also gone. Tyreek Hill's gone. Oh, my goodness. And it looked like the Vikings come out on top 28-17. Yeah, Joe Burrow had 4,700 yards, 39 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had. Yeah, Jamar Chase should probably get MVP. Josh Allen. Jamar Chase, Offensive Player of the Year. Jaden Miles, Rookie of the Year. JJ McCarthy, Super Bowl MVP. Jay Jettas gets a bowl. Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year. All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and simulate to next season, and we'll check out if the Browns made any roster changes to say in the offseason. I don't know how fast this is going to simulate, so I didn't want to cut and then it just be done. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so we're here in the offseason. In the top right corner, Caleb Ecker is suiting up and is excited to put on his skills for his first game. So that means we drafted a quarterback. Now, does that also mean Deshaun Watson's gone? He is. And Joku's an X factor. Oh, a 66 right tackle, a 63 center. Let's look at old Caleb Ecker here. 6'4", 233-pound, 22-year-old rookie out of BYU. 94 throw power, 88 short, 84 speed. Looks all right. You know, shame he's only normal, but you ain't got to be nothing special when you're handing the ball off to Jaden Miles. Grant Delpit superstar, Graham superstar, Schweisinger superstar. They also drafted a free safety in Jay Boss, Denzel Ward. I wish he'd go to a different team, man. I want him to be successful. Myles Garrett, same old, same old. Still got Jock. All right. Special teams, you got anything? No kicker or punter. Miles is our kickoff starter. All right. He's our everything else. All right. I've seen enough. Let's go ahead and send him to the playoffs. See how he did. If this year don't go well, we'll try changing up playbooks or something to like a run heavy offense. Yeah. All right, we have simmed to the end of the second season where we did go positive, but the rest of the AFC went pretty positive too. I think somewhere along the line we might have had a tiebreaker with Tennessee that we might have lost that caused us to get the 8 seed. But We just missed it. Bengals are the 2 seed, Bills are the 1, Lions are the 1. Looks about normal, except for the Jaguars in here and the Raiders, but the Raiders sim well. But let's go check on our boy Miles, who shockingly had another 238 attempts, 1,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 59 broken tackles, 0 fumbles yet again, 365 yards after contact this year, with 77 being his longest. Caleb Ecker had 258 yards. Caleb Ecker also had a horrendous, not horrendous, mid rookie season. 3,200 yards, 22 touchdowns, 18 picks. But it don't matter when you got Jaden Miles in the backfield. We're going to go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl. Should have just done that in the first place. Thankfully, from the first round of the Super Bowl, it is an Eagles-Titans Super Bowl, the A.J. Brown Bowl. I'm just hoping 2-9-8 teams. Oh boy. I'm hoping for a certain team to win here that is not a bird. Because no thank you. I don't know how many years I'm gonna do with what's his name? Jaden Miles. I think I might just go until he either retires or they win a Super Bowl. But the Eagles do win 40-34. Holy moly. Jalen Hurts Super Bowl MVP, Joe Burrow MVP, Jamar Chase offensive player of the year, Abdul Carter Depoy, Joey Shepard, Bill Levy. Okay. Mike Vrabel coach of the year. All right, we're gonna go ahead and advance to next season and see if the Browns have gotten Jaden Miles any like O-line help to help him run the ball more. Maybe see if he cracks a 2,000-yard season. I'm pretty sure he just had a 20+ touchdown, so I'm not gonna worry about that now. But we are looking for a 2,000-yard season. That would be insane. And a Super Bowl. Maybe an MVP, but that's gonna be hard for a running back. But yeah, my main goal is we are trying to get him to 2,000. We as in the Browns organization. The Browns are running it well. He's leading it in every season. But that's obviously because he's a 99 everything. I should have looked at what team was running the ball good. That's not the Browns. Because if they're not a 99 and he's out here doing that, that says something. All right, let's see what we got crack-a-lacking this season. Yep, and Njoku back down to a superstar. Drafted a hidden rookie. Okay, all right, hold on. Oh, they must have drafted this guy, 76 overall, Jay Roman. Max Crosby looks a little different, but 68 overall star. That's pretty cheeks. Judson. Judkins is an 84. Samson's an 83. I don't know who that is. We got Dodell Beckham. And we got C. Beckham. All right. I don't know who this guy is. Jerry Judy's still thugging it out. Now on defense, Watson's a superstar now. So Schweizinger, Graham, Boss. Delpit lost his. That's tough. I do like the cornerback room, though. We got Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, and Eric Stokes. All right. All right. Okay. I don't mind this. This defense looks really good. Offense ain't looking terrible, but O-line needs a little bit of help. Like, they're all solid except for the left guard. But, yeah. Ecker, I don't know about Ecker, man. Yeah, 23 years old. I thought about giving Shadur the start, but hey, this ain't my team. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to simulate to the end of season number 3, and I'll catch you guys there and see how it looks. All right, we got some big news. The Browns go 12-5. And we got the 1 seed. Good enough for their bye. Almost went 13-4, but the Bengals had to knock us down a peg. And they didn't even make the playoffs. The Ravens didn't even make the playoffs. I about said Panthers, but that's an every year thing. The Texans are the 2 seed. The Chargers, the Steelers, the Colts, the AFC. No Chiefs. Wow, that should be a cakewalk of the AFC for us. Over here, we got the usual suspects. The Cowboys always end up simming good. Falcons sim pretty good this year. Eagles. Rams sim really well every time they get a freaking rookie quarterback. So let's go ahead and see. We'll sim the Super Bowl week. See if we make it to the Super Bowl. We have 127 million in cap room. And we've made the Super Bowl against the freaking Eagles, who are 11-6. Jaden Miles almost had himself a 2,000 rushing yard season. 1931 with 17 touchdowns, 65 broken tackles, 537 yards after contact, 73 with his longest. Still no fumbles. We haven't fumbled once. How'd Ecker do? Better. 3,500 yards, 3,450, 23-8. Better for sure. How does receiving look? 293 receiving yards and a touchdown. So he had over 2,100 total yards. 2,200 total yards. All right. Play Super Bowl. We're going to hop into offense only. Probably play the first drive or quarter or something. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to sit there and overplay it and then like we win if we're like blowing them out. I just want to get a feel of him in the Super Bowl. And it's in Tampa. We're down 7-0 off to a quick start. The Eagles just drove down like it was nobody's business. Here we go, Jaden Miles, the unit in the backfield. Double team. I think that's Jalen Carter's X-factored. All right. 3 yards off rip, baby. What a run. Is that Jahad Campbell, who's now X-factored? They have an X-factored corner. Superstar Cooper DeJean. Don't matter though when he got Jaden Miles. Broken tackle. 2 rushes, 18 yards for the young stud. Now, I'm be honest, I do not expect him to win this game. But maybe. Oh, Jaden Miles, what a run to the crib. 52-yard rushing touchdown after juking, and then I'm pretty sure trucking that guy, or if I just broke the tackle, I can't remember. But what a run, young man. All right, down 7-10. We're going to hop right back in here. I might do the first half. I don't know. But this is all the Jaden Miles show. As long as I'm playing, Buddy is getting the handoff. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Warped around him. That's okay. You know? Didn't say the game was the greatest, but it's a lot better than last year. Right back in here to an inside zone. And there goes Jaden Miles. Another big run. 4 rushes, 89 yards. As long as he does not get hurt, the Browns will always have a chance. I do want to try a screen pass with him, see how he is in the open field. He is on fire. X Factor lighting up. Almost thought I was about to get shafted and lose it immediately. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's go over here to play type. We'll go over here to pass, screen pass. I like it when there's double backs. All right, guess they just don't have that. All right, Ecker. This will probably be your best throw of your career. Oh, it's R1. Used to it being triangle. Hit that block. Good blocks. 23 yards. Let's go. First completion. And to who else other than Jaden Miles? Man, I tell you what. Run him over. Sit down. All that for a yard, baby. Come on. Having 99 everything is kind of nuts. I mean, it's just not fair. No. Get off me, little boy. All right, I think after this drive, I might let the CPU take over. Let's try halfback off tackle. No. Nope. Nope. It ain't Jaden Miles. We ain't doing it. No. 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 It ain't Jaden Miles. I don't want it. There he is. Oh, we can't. Jaden Miles will just walk in. We're actually going to slam dunk on the ref. Get head top, boy. All right, we're going to go ahead and sim. See how this goes. We're simming the half. 17-20 going in the half. All right. Let's go ahead and simulate the third quarter. We're up 24-20. It's 27-24. All right. Let's see. Custom play options. Play all offense. Let's see how this goes. So we're now jumping in currently, as you guys. I mean, I don't know why I just said that like there was a transition. There wasn't. We've got the ball. 2nd and 4. Oh, yeah. Good blocks. Jaden Miles now has 19 carries, 197 yards. Wow. Look at that man run. Jaden Miles putting miles on the Eagles, running all over them. Boy. Oh, an X Factor. Run him over. Yeah, this is OP. Watching Bingle do his quarterback one, man. That looked rough. I hate to keep bringing up his video because I did just watch it. That's literally why I'm doing this. But no, no, no. Yeah, Jaden Miles is unreal. All right, they score again, 34-31. Can Jaden Miles do it again? We have about 6 minutes to go. 70 yards. Oh, that's not good, and he's gonna lose his X factor. -10 break tackle. Oh man, still 89. Let's try a little counter. I mean, realistically, all they have to do is run commit. All right, he turns something into like nothing into something. We're actually gonna have to pass. But you know who we're passing to, right? Like, oh, look at the blocks upfield. Run him over. -9 speed. Thank goodness it's still 90 speed. And if I keep looking over this way, it's my OBS is up, and I keep looking at myself. I don't know why I do it. I've always done it. Can't help it. All right, let's see here. Judkins is in. That's a shame. And that's why. All right. Now, as much as this is the Jaden Miles show, Buddy is not in the game. All right. I would like to see. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I would like to see the Browns win the bowl. So I already said I didn't want to like take it over, but oh boy, Jaden Miles has not entered the game. The wear and tear is kicking his cheeks right now. They gave us the first. All right. Where's Jaden Miles? Get him back in there, coach. We ain't got time for wear and tear. We're in the Super Bowl. Let's see. Yeah. You put him in instantly. Instantly. You already see. Honestly, we're going to turn on a little chew clock here. Knock some time off this clock. Yep. Hey, we'll take it. It's another 4. I don't. Zone weak, I don't mind this. Make it think we're going heavy right. There's no abilities on this side except for Jalen Carter. So as long as. And it's Judkins again, dude. Jaden Miles, we do not have time to be sitting this out like we are tired. I get it. You have over 200 plus scrimmage yards, maybe even 250 at this point. But we don't have time. I need you out there. You are our guy. 3rd and 8. Sure. We can't run that. Well, this is not going to be good. Or is it? And he drops it 99 everything. No way. I think we settle for 3. Yeah, and let's see if we get the ball back. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. All right. 34-34 with 2-minute drill for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Let's go ahead and jump to next play. 5-yard reception. Eric All. 6-yard rush by Barkley. 4-yard rush. Negative 2-yard rush. 3rd and 8. And we get the ball back. Oh, it's OT. All right. Here we go. Overtime. And I'm pretty sure this college rules, so even if we score, they have a chance. Jaden Miles is in here. Let's get it. All right, dude. And he's hitting the freaking Michael Jackson on us. He-heeing all over us. Dude, Miles. Yeah, your legacy's going to go down as trash, brother. Can't even play in the Super Bowl. You need Quinshawn to freaking carry you. Dude, why is Quinshawn playing so much? Is it because of the wear and tear? Risk of injury. Severe. Don't care. Power back. Gadget. Throw down. Running back. Put this man in on the freaking field. Yep, just like that. Miles. You're the whole offense, buddy. This is the part I don't like about Madden is you try to like hurry up or you get a first down. I know the clock stops, but I really just don't care about how long it has to take to celebrate. Like, let me skip that if I want to skip a celebration. Yep, cut back in. Another first down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now Ecker's out here being depended on. We got Judy Beckham and Beckham. This ain't good. There's one Beckham. I mean, it's not Odell, but it'll do. Strained forearm will return soon. Heavy wrist tape or taped wrist? Yeah. What? That's a thing? Run him over. Heavy wrist tape. I mean, we're just feeding him this ball now at this point. Come on. Keep going forward. 30 carries, 286 yards. It does not matter. Jaden Miles will find his way in this end zone. Yep. Get that block. No, I tried to go more left and it didn't work. We're going for it again. No. No. No way that guy on the left got me. No way. I think we just take our 3. There's no way, bro. I could that dumb for running it, sure, maybe. But dude, there's no way that left guy got me. All right, more options. Let's jump to next play. Come on. This should be it. 4th and 18. Just need to stop. Pass committing. We're on Jock. No way. Break it up. Come on, that's game. That's game. And the Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champions. Jaden Miles almost had to put up 300 rushing yards. He had over 300 scrimmage yards. Look at Grant Delpit. Tell him, give me my ring. Come on, Denzel Ward. Glad you got one. 178 yards for Caleb Ecker. That don't matter when Jaden Miles, 32 carries, 286 yards, 4 touchdowns, 9 broken tackles, 52-yard rushing touchdown. Barkley had 21 carries on 87 yards. Miles averaged 9 yards a carry. Talk about putting your team on your back. But I've already been recording for 43 minutes. So I may just do like 6 more. I think I might just do like cut in between. Like, oh, here's the beginning of the season. Here's the end of his season stats. If he wins another bowl, MVP, yada, yada, yada. Stuff like that. So we'll do the recap real quick. Joe Burrow MVP. Jacoby Myers Offensive Player of the Year. Kevin Stefanski with the Browns. Micah Parsons. We got Dalvin Beckham, which was the Browns receiver. Jaden Miles. Yep. All right. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to just cut back and forth between stuff and give you guys updates on Jaden Miles' career. All right. So we're here at the start of the next season. Obviously Stefanski still has his job. Ain't no way they're firing him now. Checking out the offense. Max Crosby's twin brother, Max Crosby, is up to 75 at left guard. They go 80 left tackle, 75 center. Tevin Jenkins is still rocking out here at right guard. Decent O-line, better than before. Jerry Jeudy's still rocking out. Miles has 14 upgrades, so even when he starts regressing, it'll just go right back up. They've lost Judkins and Sampson. It's for the best. Ecker is an 81. Beckham is a star now. Let's go to defense. There was a lot of play. Yeah. Myles Garrett is down to a 96 overall, still superstar. Denzel Ward's down to an 85. Delpit 82. Watson went down in overall, but stayed superstar. Cool. Or up 1 overall, maybe. Schweisinger is an 87 overall X Factor. Jock's still an 87 star. Boss is a freaking superstar still. Schweisinger, dude. Who are you? 4 years in the league. 6'3", 87 speed, 90 tackle, 92 play rec, 90 acceleration, 90 pursuit, 81 zone. Wow, this guy's good. 83 block sheds. Schweizinger's a dog. If I'm even saying that right, I've probably butchered it like 6 different times. But yeah, we are here at the start of what season it? 2029 season. Let me actually check real quick before I do get to simulating his contract, if this is a contract year. Team salaries, Jaden Miles is under contract for 1 more year after this. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl, and we'll see how our boy Jaden Miles does. I think in his 3rd or 4th year. I mean, would you look at that? We get to the end of the 2029 season, we go 12-5 again, and make it to the bowl yet again. What a time to be a Browns fan when you have Jaden Miles at the helm. I mean, they scraped by the divisional round with a 24-21 win. The AFC Championship was a blowout. Patrick Mahomes didn't stand a chance. It was actually the same score the Chiefs beat the Patriots the week before. Yeah, Packers were the 1 seed. We were both the 1 seed. So both 1 seeds are in the Super Bowl. Panthers made it. Got blown out. Wow. All right. Yeah, so we got a Browns Packers Super Bowl. All right. We were first in rushing yards, averaged 163 rushing yards a freaking carry or a game. And what a season from Jaden Miles as he has eclipsed the 2,000 rushing yard season. Decent season from Ecker. 230 carries, 2,089 yards, averaged 9 yards a carry with 24 touchdowns, 71 broken tackles, 588 yards after carry, still no fumbles. I mean, when you get Judkins and Sampson up out of here, it happens. Jaden Miles also had 551 receiving yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. So he had 2,500 scrimmage yards and 30 total touchdowns. That is a MVP season if I have ever heard it. But let's go ahead and simulate, see who wins the Super Bowl. Let's go Cleveland. And drum roll, please. Oh, and the Browns go down 30-24. Jordan Love, I'm assuming. TJ Watt retires on the Dolphins. Trey Hendrickson retires on the Colts. Jaden Miles. Can we get a stat check, please? Jordan Love had 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. He was sacked 6 times. Ecker, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Didn't get sacked a single time. Rushing, Jaden Miles had 10 carries for 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 broken tackles, 93 yards after contact. Averaged almost 17 yards a carry, and they couldn't get it done. Josh Jacobs had a pretty mid-game, no touchdowns. Matthew Golden, 6 catches for 94 yards, no touchdowns. Jaden Reed had 2. Sterling candidate. Could have been a candidate for Super Bowl MVP, but probably not. Did Miles not get a single reception? Wow. Okay. But yeah, the Browns go down to the Packers to end the Super Bowl reign 1 year of the Browns. Jaden Miles, historic season. Oh yeah, recap. If this man did not get MVP, Joey Shepard of the Saints got MVP. Jaden Miles, Offensive Player of the Year. Abdul Carter, of course he does. Carson Schweizinger gets Super Bowl MVP. Oh, we won 30-24. Oh, snap. Oh, okay, so it still can glitch and do the thing. Never mind. Browns go back-to-back champions, baby. That historic season wasn't for nothing. All right, let's go. Schweizinger, Super Bowl MVP at middle linebacker, Mike linebacker, whatever you want to call it. He is playing up to a 95 overall. All right. We're going to go ahead, jump to next season and see what the team's looking like. All right, we're checking back in here at the start of the 2030 season. Miles still 99, Eckers an 84, Jerry Jeudy still here. The O-line still looks all right. Starks at backup. I see Evan McPherson is here now. A.J. Brown is here now. Defense, Schweizinger's an 89. Thought that said 99 at first. Rightfully so. Watson's still a superstar. Myles Garrett's still a 93 overall superstar. Boss is an 85 overall superstar. No more Denzel Ward. Grant Delpit's still here. I do think I'm going to look around the league and see if anything is shaken up. Let's see here. Miles still 99. Joey Shepard, 99 overall quarterback with 97 speed. Holy moly. Ashton Genty's a 99. Jamar Chase still a 99. St. Brown's a 99. Jay Jetta's 99. Holy smokes. Parsons 99. Burrow 99. Lamar Jackson 99. Josh Allen. Did any of these guys switch teams? I wasn't paying attention. No, the first one to change team is Jahmyr Gibbs to the Patriots. Bijan Robinson is still a Falcon. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Bowers, Christian Gonzalez, McDuffie, Verse. Nobody's really switching teams. Yeah, it's all okay. 95 overall tight end. Jay Daniels, Creed Humphrey, Matt O'Neill, Will Anderson. Yeah, I mean, people are really staying true to where they are right now in the league besides Jahmyr Gibbs. Kyle Hamilton's a Cardinal. He normally leaves every rebuild. Travis Hunter. Nobody else. I want to find one more guy that's moved and we can move on. Nick Bosa is a Colt. All right. So he's seen the team a little bit. Pickens is a Commander. Yeah. All right. Yep. Zay Flower was a Cardinal. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump on over to the Super Bowl and see how Jaden Miles does in the 2030 season. So it's a sad season here for the Browns as we go at 11-6. We were the 3 seed, but we unfortunately did not make the Super Bowl as it is a Patriots Falcons rematch from the last time they dueled in the Super Bowl. We all know what happened there. The infamous 28-3. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and simulate Super Bowl week. Check out the season and awards and see what happened. Joey Shepard, another MVP. Jamar Chase, another Offensive Player of the Year. A-Hutch, Depoy. Drake May takes down the Falcons 38-22 to become Super Bowl MVP. Let's go over here and see how Josh Hines Allen, the Saint, is retiring. Max Crosby's retiring. Christian Barmore's gone. Josh Jacobs is gone. Dak Prescott's gone on the Eagles. Saquon's gone on the Eagles. Wait. Really? Wait. Josh Allen? Josh Allen's also retired. Huh? Are we serious? Highsmith's gone. Hawkinson's gone. No way. Cam Jurgens is gone. Trayvon Diggs is gone. Patrick Mahomes retires? Creed Humphrey retires? What is happening? Vita Vea, Baker Mayfield, Yaya, Eric Stokes, Josh Allen, gone. Bobby Okereke, gone. Daniil Hunter, gone. Alexander, gone. Yeah, all the guys that aren't here. Yeah. No way. Josh Allen hanging it up that early is crazy. Jaden Miles had 1946 with 26 touchdowns. Did he have Jared Goff was on the freaking Raiders, by the way? Did he have any fumbles? Still none. 27 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Great. Miles, 244 and a touchdown. All right. What an interesting season and retirement that we have going on here. That's not what I wanted at all. I want to go here because I'm pretty sure his contract is up unless they did sign him. All right. So they have him for 5 more seasons. All right, let's go ahead and simulate to the next season. See if we can get another Super Bowl under our belt. And we'll my PS controller was muted, so I thought I was muted. We'll check out the league before the season starts. I'll go through it before I cut back and see if anything crazy happened, and then I'll talk about it at the end of the season. All right, so popping back here to look at the team real quick before we go. We have 3 X Factors on the field. Schweisinger's still X Factor. Boss is up to X Factor. Myles Garrett got it back. Also went down 2 overall. Watson's still somehow a superstar at a 72 overall. I mean, Buddy hasn't moved at all and overall, but he's staying a superstar. I don't understand what's going on with this guy, but whatever. He's obviously playing like decent enough to keep superstar. Miles still here. Ecker. Both the Beckhams, we have an 85 overall tight end that's a superstar now. Max Crosby's an 80, 83. Pretty okay O-line. Yeah. All right, we're gonna cut back to the Super Bowl and see how Miles did this season in the 2031 season. Yeah. Uh-oh. So the Cleveland Browns are starting to have the down years. They did make the playoffs again at 9-8. Miles only had 1,300 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns, 135 attempts. He must have got hurt. Miles must have been hurt because that is not the stats we're used to. Ecker had 351. Yep. He only had 11 games played. He had a 95 rushing or 95 yard rush. Wow, that was average 10 a carry. 15 touchdowns. Dude, he was going to have an incredible season. Wow. Man, he gets hurt. Still was second in the league and missed 6 games. Yeah, he's different. Joe Burrow wins MVP yet again. I didn't even see who was in the Super Bowl just because it wasn't the Browns. I forget. Man, simulating sometimes takes forever. It was the Eagles Jets Super Bowl. The Eagles do win this time. 2031 season recap. Jalen Hurts gets another Super Bowl MVP. Mike Tomlin, Coach of the Year with the Niners. Joe Burrow MVP. Jack Beck, Offensive Player of the Year with the Raiders. Michael Parsons, Depoy. All right, Eagles got a Defensive Rookie of the Year. We're going to go ahead, simulate to the next season, and check back in on Miles. Hopefully this season, 2032 season, he does not get injured. Because those 6 games, dude, he was on his way to another 2,000-yard season, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this back half of the video is probably going to get, like, kind of cheeks. Because it's going to be a lot of cutting and uncutting. Just going back from start of the season, end of the season, start of the season, end of the season. It is currently 2 a.m. I don't want to play a lot. That's why I'm generally, like, not playing. I don't want to. I don't feel like that'd do justice because I was mowing people over. Even though he's mowing people over on his own, it's his career though, not mine. So you see where I'm getting at. Let's go ahead and take one quick little peek at the team. And yeah, Beckham, both Beckhams are still here. Ecker's up to an 87. Our tight end's an 87. Our O line's looking pretty decent again. Max Crosby still kicking. Defense, Myles Garrett is gone. Oh boy. Schweisinger, 90 overall superstar. Boss, 88 overall superstar. Delpit's 76 overall. Graham's still a 90. We lost our other superstar, but he was still 72, so it didn't matter. All right. Let's see where this team leads us. Oh boy. No Myles Garrett is gonna be rough. But I will catch you guys at the Super Bowl. All right, looks like it's starting to become the downfall of the Cleveland Browns after their back-to-back Super Bowl wins. We finished 7-10, getting the 13 seed. Myles had 2,200 yards and 24 touchdowns. He had almost 80 less attempts than Henderson and 40 less attempts than McLeod and blew them out by 800, 900 yards and 12 more touchdowns. Jaden Myles is a force to be reckoned with. It is a Saints-Texans Super Bowl. Ew. What is that? Gardner Johnson, maybe? I think. Brandon Cooks, I'm pretty sure. Man. Tyrann Mathieu, did he play for the Texans? I don't know. All I know is that the Texans win 35-21. Let's go ahead and do a season recap. CJ Stroud gets a Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow yet again with another MVP, and Jamar Chase another Offensive Player of the Year. Will Anderson, Depoy, Tevin Smith, almost Telvin Smith, which is no bueno. Josh Portillo. Carl David is the Coach of the Year. Patrick Queen's retiring. Nick Bosa's a Viking now. He ended up on like 6 teams. Panay Sewell's gone. PS2's gone. Benito's gone. Brian Burns is gone. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next season. Oh boy. All right, here's the team for the 2033 season. Beckham has now got superstar. Myles still doing his thing. Ecker's an 87. We drafted a rookie named Alfonso. I don't know. A. Clifford. Aaron Clifford. 6'3", 234 pounds, 21 years old, 95 throw power, only 71 speed. Hey, he looks pretty good. Medina's an 88 overall. We drafted a tight end. O-line looking decent. Schweisinger's down to an 88, but still an X Factor. Dishman's an 83 overall X Factor. Boss back down to superstar. Drafted another safety. We signed Jordan Battle. Signed Birch. Graham still a 90. Ew, McIntyre is still here. C. Smith. Decent defense. Still not the same without the main man, Myles Garrett. Miles is the punt returner and the kickoff starter and everything else. All right, let's go ahead and cut to the Super Bowl. Sadly, the Browns go 7-10 yet again. Oh man, getting the 11 seed, so not even getting a decent draft pick. Miles, another 2,100 yards, 23 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 2,300 receiving yards, 28 touchdowns. Jordan Love is with the Raiders. Oh my goodness, it is a Vikings Ravens Super Bowl. Battle of the purple and gold, I guess you can say. Yeah, Ravens have gold. But battle of the purple teams here. We got, will Lamar get his first Super Bowl? The answer is yes. Or has he won one already and I missed it? Lonzo Pollard of the Ravens gets Super Bowl MVP. JJ McCarthy MVP. Jamar Chase Offensive Player of the Year. Abdul Carter Depoy. Man, Jamar Chase has got 50 freaking Offensive Players of the Year. Lamar gets his Super Bowl and calls it quits. It's one way to go out. Who else? No. Cam Taylor Britt gone. Jamar Chase calls it quits. Oh man. Our kicker calls it quits. J-Mo calls it quits on the Bucks. Trey Smith, Rashee Rice, Andy Reid calls it quits. CeeDee Lamb on the Colts is gone. Brandon Coleman, Jalen, George Pickens, Sam Cosmi. Kenneth Walker on the Cowboys. Sauce Gardner on the Cowboys. I also love simming just because you get to see this. Like Cooper BB or eBay. Tate gone. Amon Ra gone. Clay Walker gone. McKinney gone on the Panthers. Jack Campbell, Cesar Ruiz, Ricky Pearsall, and Puka are gone. Lamar's gone. Witherspoon, Tavondre Sweat, Tommy Townsend, Joe Tippmann. All right. We're going to advance to next season and see what's kicking. All right, checking in here on the 2034 season. We're at the start. Ecker's gone. But if you can see the red underneath whoever D Teague is, Aaron Clifford is an X Factor. Who is D Teague? Dominique Teague, 30-year-old out of Northwestern, 5'11, 88 throw power, 90 mid, 90 short. Tua? I don't know what hand he was. I didn't look. We're going to do the Browns a favor. This is the only thing I'm going to do because that's ridiculous. They have a superstar X Factor quarterback. And they want to give us a 84 overall corner. Sure. Get him out. Teague is gone. Clifford takes the helm. Beckham back down to star. Sadly, Beckham is still normal. Medina's an 89 overall superstar. O-line looking decent. All stars across the board. Schweisinger and Dishman both X Factor still. Best is now our superstar 1. Our cornerback 1. Smith is 2. Foster 3. Jordan Battle still out there. Smith was a star. Boss down to a star. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the 2034 season check-in. I will catch you guys at the Super Bowl and see how Miles does. I think he's on a 2-year deal. So not this year, but next year is his last if they do extend him. I wouldn't mind him switching it up. I'm not going to lie, but I will catch you back at the Super Bowl. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we can check it out. The Browns are back in the Super Bowl. Wow. I was at a loss for words there for a second. Of course, we were the number one rushing team again. The Giants averaged 58 rushing yards a game, but 325 passing yards. Oh my goodness. And they put up zero point 0.4 more points than we did. I don't have a good feeling about this. Jaden Miles has cracked 2,000 yards yet again. 24 more touchdowns. Jordan Love is having a career in Las Vegas. Joe Burrow still had 52 touchdowns on 5,200 yards without Jamar Chase. Oh, because they got a guy named Patchett that had 1,700 yards and 31 touchdowns. Holy smokes. The Giants had the leading interceptor, the second most tackles. That Gutierrez guy had 154 tackles. The leading sack. 2 receivers in the top 3. Oh my god. And Goody, 5,500 yards and 46 touchdowns. Yeah, the Giants are nasty. Let's go ahead and jump on over to adjust lineup and see what we're looking at going into the Super Bowl. Clifford playing up to a 92. Miles still doing his thing. Wow. Gold's got X Factor. Cormier got Superstar. Dishman and Schweisinger still got X Factor. Let's go. Best up to star. That was a good trade. All right. Let's 12-5 versus what are they? 11-6. Let's advance week, see how it goes. Does Jaden Miles get his 3rd Super Bowl of his career? Or do the Browns fall short to the Giants? Kadarius Toney Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. And the Browns lose 28-24. I did the thing where we had the 28, but we had an L. Wow. Gibbs is gone. Hutch is gone. Robinson and London are gone. Joe Burrow finally gone. After winning another MVP. Good, maybe with them out of here. I mean, what's his face is going to win that Saints quarterback, but man, it is impossible for a running back to get it, even with all these 2,000-yard rushing and everything. The year he had 2,500 total yards and 30 touchdowns, he should have got it. But all right, there's another Super Bowl trip, but this time unsuccessful as we jump into the next season. All right, so coming up on this year, as you can see, Jaden Miles is on his last year of this season, of the 2035 season. Do they re-sign him going into what? Going into the next, or do they give him an extension going into this future? He's okay. I guess he makes 19 million and had a 96 million dollar signing bonus. He had $105 million on a 6-year deal, and I've lost connection again, so I will be right back. All right, I guess my internet took a doozy for like 5 minutes. We're back with the 2035 season. I forget where I left off before it kicked off. Just know last year, this season, if they re-sign him or not, the team looking pretty much the same. But we're just gonna jump straight to the Super Bowl and see what happens. See if we can make it again and win our 3rd Super Bowl. We go 13-4 and unfortunately don't make the playoffs. I mean, not the playoffs, the Super Bowl. Miles had 1,800 yards and 22 touchdowns on 231 attempts. T-Man for Cincinnati had 5,100 yards and 43 touchdowns. Right. Okay. We're going to go ahead and jump to the next season or the end of the Super Bowl right here and check out the yearly awards and see what all happened there. It was a Vikings Bills Super Bowl. So we got Stephon Diggs and I got JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy on the Bills facing his former team, the Vikings, wins Super Bowl MVP for the Bills. Jaden Miles, Offensive Player of the Year with only 1,800 yards because Jamar Chase is gone. Taylor Mann, MVP. Abdul Carter, another depoy. Yeah, Abdul Carter's crazy. Javier Bautista. Jordan Love gone. Abdul Carter gone. Brock Purdy gone. Hampton gone. Trayvon Walker. Really? Question is, did they re-sign? They did re-sign Miles on a 5-year deal, but they have 4 years left of him. I don't think he's leaving Cleveland. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump into the next season and see what gets added and what doesn't. All right. As we go to look at the 36 season, Clifford's still an X factor. Miles is an X factor. We have a new superstar left tackle that is a 64, a 67 overall right tackle. Max Crosby's brother, Max Crosby, is still at left guard. Medina still a superstar at 91 overall at tight end. Dell Beckham is an 80, 89, 88. I can't really tell. Beckham is an 84. They got Young. Don't know who that is. Defense, Schweisinger down to superstar. Dishman still X Factor. Gold is X Factor. Cormier is still superstar. Blades, Foster, Best, and Boss are still here. Fisher defense is literally the exact same, I'm pretty sure. Except Graham's gone. And also our third string, Blakely, is an 84. All right. What am I trying to look at here? Manage team. Nope, that's not it. NFL roster. How do I look at this guy's like accolades? See what he's done so far. I've been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. I want to keep it around an hour 30, hour 40 if I can. Because I'm trying to get too crazy here. Career stats. He's awards. Here we go. Drafted in the first round. He's a 10-time Pro Bowler. League leader in rushing yards 9 times. 2026 Offensive Running Rookie of the Year. 2026 and 7 Best Running Back. How that he doesn't get 2028 Best Running Back. 35 Best Running Back. 29 Offensive Player of the Year. Best running back almost every season. Offensive Player of the Year 2035. 2-time Super Bowl winner. He's got 4 years left. Might not make it as he is 30 years old. So he'd be a 34-year-old running back at that point. AR is in the Rams, Los Angeles Rams. And Sunday night primetime starting off the season against the Eagles. Let's go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl and see what's kicking. Ladies and gentlemen, if my eyes deceive me, the 10-7 Browns are back in the Super Bowl against my Carolina Panthers. What in the world is going on here? Who do the Panthers have to be a 90 overall? And don't tell me Bryce Young. Tyson Tucker, 95 overall, 31-year-old. Arnold Kopp, Brandon Pickett is a 6'1", 31-year-old. Jared Nowak, Xavier Camp at tight end. Ronald Schultz, Tavarius Pleasant, Brian Moody, okay. Cam Wilkerson, Percy Smith, Evan Wallace. Let's go. Not a single regular player left on here, but this team is good enough to be a 90 overall. Wow. Okay. Versus the Cleveland Browns. Let's see. Did we get any dev trade upgrades? I know we went 10-7, but let's see. Holy smokes. He was a 64 to start the season. Okay, they progressed really well. Beckham is still a 90. Clifford playing up to a 99 as well. Defense, Schweisinger down to star. Ooh, Gold down to superstar. He's still superstar. B. Smith up to superstar. Dishman still X factored. All right. Defense looking solid. But do the Browns win their third Super Bowl of Jaden Miles' career? We will find out. Drum roll, please. I'm going to say no. And they do not. That is another L, and it was kind of not even close. Miles with another 2,000-yard rushing season, 23 touchdowns. Pleasant was the second. T-Man and Jay Forrest are the new Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Dude, that guy's got 5,300 yards and 54 touchdowns. My goodness. Seattle had 2 sack leaders with 28 and 21. Oh, my God. Dishman had 115 tackles, 100 solo. All right, what another decent season, just fall short yet again. We're going to move on to the next season. All right, we are currently in the 2037 season. I mean, this team has been mid at times, but also good enough to win the Super Bowl. We have 2. We've been 4 times. 1, 2, I'm pretty sure. Beckham's still a 90. Miles still a 99. Clifford's a 95. This guy's a 77. Our center is Cheeks. Medina's still a 91. Beckham is down to an 83. Whatever. Young is there. Schweisinger is gone. Dishman's an X Factor. Cody. Did we sign him in free agency out of or from Chicago? Smith has not got the starting role over Boss. Cormier is still a superstar. White, our superstar DT, is injured. So when he's back, we're going to have our whole D line is ready to go. Best is still an 86 overall star. World-class trade. Don't know how that happened. But yeah, that's going to be our team going into this 2037 season. Let me just double check his contract. Still does have 3 more years. Aaron Clifford got paid, rightfully so, 95 overall, 25 years old. What is the contract we gave Cody? A 3-year, $134 million year. Woo! Let's go ahead and jump on to the Super Bowl and see how the Browns do this season. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we go 14-3 yet again to just not make the Super Bowl. Man, where are we losing at? In the freaking first round, 35-24 to the Chiefs. Carolina, they make it all the way to the freaking NFC Championship on a 9-3 victory in the divisional to get blown out 42-14 to have a Bills-Falcons Super Bowl. What a joke, dude. 14-3 again to just not make it to the Super Bowl. not even the championship. I don't know what they're gonna do with Miles. Schweizenberg, you should have just stayed with the Browns one more year, you douche. Will Anderson's gone. Bo Nix with the Titans is gone. Isaac Hubbard. Miles had 2,100 yards, 25 touchdowns on 240 attempts. T-Man and Forsett in the top three again. It's just the same three. It's the Bengals, Saints, and the Giants that are just rocking out. R. Smith had 4 interceptions. Sure. 2037 recap. Jaden Miles, another Offensive Player of the Year. Taylor Mann, another MVP. Ted Smith of the Falcons wins Super Bowl MVP for their first Super Bowl. 31-14 over the Bills. Let's go ahead and jump to the next season. All right, some changes going into the 2038 season, I'm pretty sure, or 39, I can't remember. Bailey's a superstar at 78. Adam Levine's brother, even though it's not spelled the same, but Adam Levine. We signed LeBlanc, I think, out of free agency. He was an 87 overall. Our right guard is absolutely abysmal. Honestly, just because that guy's superstar or star, get him in there. Beckham is a 89 or 88 overall at star. Beckham is down to an 80. Young's a 79. Miles still a 99 overall with like 20 something thousand upgrades ready to go. So he'll probably retire at 99. Still quite literally 99 everything. All right. I haven't even touched his abilities or nothing. Like, this is all stock Miles. Clifford, 96 overall. Defense, we got Campbell, Atkinson, Dishman. Cody's injured, down to superstar. We lost Gold. Cormier, Best is finally a superstar. Smith is a superstar. We lost Ross, and Smith went down to star, but that's okay. We have Jeff Hardy, pretty similar on the team. D. Shepard at a 78 overall. 80 overall defensive end. What are you doing down here? Hold on, we're gonna. Dishman is a 96 overall. Okay. Hold on, Shepard can go there. Hardy can go there. I'm done touching it. I'm done touching it. But yeah, that's the team for the 2038 season. Again, 2 years left on Miles before we see if he extends and just stays a lifetime Brown. I'll catch you guys at the Super Bowl. Oh, quite a disappointing year for the Cleveland Browns here. So we go 9-8. We only have 41 players on the roster. I don't know what that's about. We were the 7th seed, so we did make the playoffs, but it's a Bills Cowboys Super Bowl. Okay, we're going to go ahead and advance to the next week. See who wins the Super Bowl, preferably the Bills, because no one likes the Cowboys, except for a buddy that I worked with. Thankfully, he'll never see this because the Cowboys are cheeks. And the Cowboys go down 28-24, rightfully so. Miles with another 2160 rushing yards, 22 touchdowns. I mean, this man is unreal. Miles has 52,000 legacy. Blew Saquon out. Take your 2 Super Bowls and shove it, buddy. Bijan knows Super Bowls, but 11 yearly awards. Miles has 29 yearly awards, 4 championships, and 2 Super Bowls. That is crazy. Genty, 18,000. All these players are retired. Northcutt, though. Got all these guys. But look at that. 52,000 is crazy. What did the quarterbacks end? Joe Burrow ended it with 40,000. 19 yearly awards, one championship, no Super Bowls. Patty Mahomes, 3 Super Bowls. He ended with as many as he had going into this. Josh Allen, no Super Bowls. Lamar ended up getting 2. Jalen Hurts had 3. Daniel, 0. Shepard, 0. Rodgers, 1. McCarthy retires, 2 Super Bowls, none, 0. CJ Stroud ended up getting 1, who's now on the 49ers, by the way. Yeah, let me check that. Herbert's gone, Stafford's gone, Richardson's gone, Love, Bryce Young. Bryce Young passed Jared Goff. That's crazy. T-Man already has 15,000. Trevor Lawrence is also on the 49ers. What the hell? They got Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud. All right. Cam Ward's an Eagle. Got the Clifford brothers. All right. Well, there's that freaking season down the books. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next season. I guess I'm just going to, at this point, go until Miles retires. And he will go down as the greatest running back probably ever in the history of the sport. 52,000 and counting is ridiculous. But I will see you guys when I have the new team and everything's ready to go. We are going into the final year of Miles' contract. Our left tackle is gone. We have another superstar. LeBlanc goes to left tackle. Adam Levine takes over for Max Crosby, which I'm pretty sure we already knew. A rookie center. Snell's going to go to right guard because he's better than Kirkpatrick. 81 right tackle. Medina's still here. Clifford's a 98 overall. Beckham is an 88 star or 86, whatever that says. Young is the new number 2 for Beckham, who's gone. Our defense, what is it looking like? Dishman's still here. Jeff Hardy's now our starting will. Our corners, Best and Smith, are both superstars still. Cormier still superstar. Cody back up to X Factor. White is a star. Blades is a star. Dishman's unbelievable. Like, I don't know where this guy came from. I'm pretty sure we drafted him. We will check. 83 speed, 93 tackle. Stats and contracts. Let's see where he... Yeah, we drafted this man. It's all the way back in 2032. Yeah, buddy's kind of good. Jaden Miles is still a 99 overall, as he should. 2039 season is underway against the Cincinnati Bengals on a Monday night primetime game. I'll see you guys at Super Bowl week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 and it's a oh boy, it's an 11-6 season where we lose by 2 to the Chargers, 30-28 in the first round to get kicked out. It is a Bills-Bears Super Bowl. Bills barely doing anything in the championship game. Panthers lose to the dual threat of CJ Stroud and Trevor Lawrence, if they're both still there. Bengals lose by 1 to the Chiefs. Bills Bears Super Bowl. We're going to go ahead and simulate this and see how this goes. Give me the Bills. I don't know. Wow, it is 3 in the morning. The Bills did win 35-17. Miles had basically 2,200 yards, 29 touchdowns yet again. Unreal. Some guy named Osgood on the Bengals had 7 interceptions. All right. Now, uh, he was on a contract year. Did they re-sign him? Not yet. He is a free agent. Let's advance. Let's advance a week. See what happens. Team salaries. And they did bring him back on a 1-year deal that's probably a franchise tag. Maybe not. Probably is, actually. 1 year, $18 million deal. All right. We'll go ahead and jump to the next season. All right. Kicking off the 2040 season, we got Bolton at 83. We drafted an 84 overall left guard, I think. Well, I mean, yeah, he's hidden, so obviously. Um, what round did we get him? Because we made the playoffs. How do I see round one, pick 23, and he was an 84 overall? What a steal! Adam Levine moves to right. Medina still an 85. Young is now our starting right wide receiver. Oh boy. Clifford and Miles are both 99s. Defensively, Jeff Hardy and Spike Dudley are both here. R. Smith is an 88 overall X Factor. Hasn't this guy been in the league for a little bit? Is his back half of his career? No, 25. Okay. Oh, we had a C. Smith, didn't we? Okay. Best is still an 82 superstar. Cody's still an X Factor. Dishman's still an X Factor. White, Cormier down the star. Smith's a star. Blades is a star. Our defense is good. Couple 88 pluses, couple 94s. Pretty solid team. We're going to go ahead. I have 5,900 franchise points. We're going to go ahead and jump to the Super Bowl week and see if the Browns can win their third Super Bowl for Jaden Miles. Yet again, the Browns go 10-7 as we were the 6th seed, but we lose in the first round yet again by 3. Bengals lose to the Chiefs yet again. The Ravens just steamroll their way. Not really steamroll, but steamrolled the Dolphins to make it to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys didn't. They steamrolled the Lions, but barely beat the Buccaneers. Panthers losing the first round, shocker. And it's the Ravens Cowboys Deion Sanders Super Bowl. At this point, if Miles don't hang it up, oh, I didn't see where if he re-signed or not. Oh boy. Simulating through the 2040 Super Bowl. The Cowboys win 20-17. Is that their first? No, I'm dumb. I don't know why I just said that. That's their 6th Super Bowl. Zach Carpenter is Super Bowl MVP. Jaden Miles, another Offensive Player of the Year. Seth Henry, Coach of the Year. Taylor Mann, obviously. Vince Ford, Defensive Player of the or Defensive Rookie of the Year. Miles did not lead the league in rushing. Did he get hurt? Oh my God, Miles wasn't even on the team? Or did he retire? What? Yo, did he get a season ending injury in the preseason? No, surely not. Injury report? No. Is it because he retired? Surely not, right? Jaden Miles calls it a career after 15 seasons. No. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what an upset. Was it over here? No. I guess that's going to do it for Kevin Stefanski. Almost past John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh, whatever one it is. I don't know. Miles, 35 yearly awards, 4 championships, 2 Super Bowls. To call his career there, a lifetime Brown, still a full 99 everything besides actually short route running started to drop. But as we call it there, wow. Does it not show his totals? 15 Pro Bowls, so made a Pro Bowl every year. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, week 10. League leader rushing yards, 14 out of 15 seasons, and it was the one season he got hurt. Best running back damn near every year. 2-time Super Bowl winner. Why can't I see all of it? General. That's not it. Uh, why can't I see like his total stats? Well, that's clearly not all the rushing he had. Career stats, is this where I go? So for that's not him. Career stat, that's not him. What the? Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to see his career stats. He had the most. Oh, career rushing yards. He had 29,792 total rushing yards, 334 rushing touchdowns. Wow. Okay. Season, he had one season he had 2,210 yards and 29 touchdowns. He leads both of those. Game, 296 yards by Adrian Peterson's crazy. 6 touchdowns by Kamara. Neither one of those were broken. Rookie season, Eric Dickerson at 1,800 yards. Wow. Rookie game, AP. Adrian Peterson did that as a rookie. Nah, Adrian Peterson built different. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Jaden Miles, almost 30,000 rushing yards. He should have played one more season. And 334 rushing touchdowns. What an incredible career by the Browns legend, Jaden Miles. He had 2 Super Bowls, 15 all pro or Pro Bowls, or was it 14 because he got injured one year? Was literally 99 everything. I mean, just he didn't fumble one time in his career. Now that's crazy. A lot of broken tackles. Didn't have any broken tackles over 75, which 75 is still a lot. Pretty much averaged 125 rushing yards a season, maybe 120. Look at the touchdowns, man. He had 15 one season. That was pretty bad. But I think that was the year he got hurt. That's 1,300 yards. But yeah, what a career, man. 50,000 legacy score. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this 99 everything running back, Jaden Miles. Again, shout out to Bingle as I was watching his quarterback one. I've always wanted to do like rebuilds or like franchises on Madden, but I've never really like put myself out there to do it. And I told myself Madden 26 was going to be the year I started doing Madden videos and 2K videos because I really want to get into content creation and or just being like a source for people to watch. But I just need to put my mind to it and get it done. It's been about an hour and 45 minutes. Uh no editing because I have a key bind to just cut back and forth from like when I'm done and where I'm not, or or like where I'm jumping into and where I'm pausing it. So it saves me on the editing because I have no idea how to edit. Um, I am gonna do more videos like this. I want to do regular rebuilds too. That'll be fun. But to start off, we are gonna do a 99 everything running back just because I was watching Bengals video and funny enough, we both ended up on the same team. Don't know how that happens. But yeah, I'm gonna uh I'm gonna end it here. If you surely nobody makes it to the fully end of this, but if you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what position you'd want to see next. I was thinking quarterback, but he did quarterback. We could do wide receiver, tight end, corner, safety, DT, and linebacker. Anything. Kicker? No, I'm not gonna do a kicker right now. Maybe if it gets down to like down the line and I ain't nothing to record, sure I'll do a kicker. But other than that, I'm just rambling here at the end. Uh, thanks for watching. If you did watch at all, I need to make a thumbnail for this, and I'll get it up hopefully soon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.